I think from a mental point of view, a lot of times all the work has already been done from a physical point of view. On the day of the race itself, it's 90% mental. It's how strong you are up there in your head.
And also how much of her training over the last 4 years, because she is one of the hardest workers in terms of training in the pool. It's taken its toll on her. Come these games, we would never know, but it certainly was a shock with her not even podiuming on the 200 meters butterfly. She has a chance though now in the 100 meters backstroke to make up for it, as the swimmers are led up by Phiangkhwan Pawapotako of Thailand, who was third at the Asian Age Group Champs in 2015 back home in Bangkok. And she too, usually a breaststroke swimmer, trying her hand at the backstroke for the very first time at these SEA Games. Defending champions not here, Tao Li. She won this event for a record 6 in a row, the most in this event. Only 2 Singaporeans have won this event, Tao Li and Patricia Chan. And in the last 11 editions, only Singapore and Thailand have won the gold medal. Singapore, though, have never won it when the games were held in KL, so Nguyen has got chance to make history. Nurul Fajar Fitriyati of Indonesia swims in lane number 2. She was 5th at the 2013 SEA Games in this event. Yesi Yosaputra, 3rd at the Singapore Nationals. We haven't had an Indonesian winner in this event since 1979. Nanik Sawaji winning 2 in a row then. Nguyen, Vien. Let's see if the scars of the 200 meters butterfly race will be erased. Nguyen of Singapore, who won the Singapore Nationals with a time of 1:04.57. And then Roxanne Yu of the Philippines, who was 3rd in this event in 2015, the 2nd fastest Filipina ever. She's in lane 6. Araya Wongwat, the last Thai to win this was Chonnathon Vorathomrong, who won 4 in a row right up to 2003. And Caroline Chan of Malaysia, the last Malaysian to medal, 2009, Trilai Kwan. The last Malaysian winner in this event was 1981, Helen Chow. So she's got a little bit of history to chase as well. All set and ready to go. The fastest in Southeast Asia this year, Nguyen's not in the field. So Nurul Fitriyati will fancy her chances along with Nguyen Vien. Vien, remember, is in lane number 4, and Nguyen of Singapore is in lane number 5. Do look out as well for the very fast Indonesians in 2 and 3 in Fitriyati and Yosaputra. And straight away it is lane number 4, Vien, who's got off to a storming start and a perfect breakout.
Exactly, she's obviously got very good underwaters, and she made use of that, made use of the 15 meters that's allowed in this race, and she went underwater all the way. And she looked like she was a little bit deep in that dive, but I mean, obviously she came up as well.
So Vien, as we expect, turning first after 50 meters. He's won so many events at the SEA Games, but never this one. She's a 2-time silver medalist, including a heartbreaking one in 2013 when she thought that Tao Li actually went past the allotted distance before she surfaced, only to be denied that gold medal. She settled for silver back in 2013 and 2011, but she is way ahead of the rest of the field, and she is going to take gold for the very first time in the 100 meters backstroke. This will be the dozen for her 12th gold medal and Vietnam's 25th gold medal at the Games. She turns in first, Fitriyati of Indonesia in second, and Pawapotako of Thailand in 3rd spot.
I'm sure she's very happy to make up for the earlier event, right? I'm actually surprised by how quick she swam in this race, so she looks like she's a little bit relieved.
Nguyen, after coming out very strong, I guess she was chasing after Vien, just gassed out a little bit in the final 25 meters and couldn't keep up with the medalist. Well, this has certainly made up, but that was a perfect breakout, wasn't it, from Nguyen Vien? The moment she kicked off the wall, you knew
she was in the lead right from the start, right? So obviously, I mean, similar to what you'll see with, for example, Zheng Weng or Joe Schooling, where their underwater is extremely strong. You see the swimmers really make use of that. Those who have good underwater kicks, they typically go all the way up 15 meters and make the best use of that allowable range.
Well, as I said, that's the dozen for her. Her 12th gold medal at the Games, all individual gold medals, and her 19th medal. And that hurt a little bit because of what went on previously.
I'm surprised to see her so emotional. Given how many gold medals she's won, right? This should be like a regular occurrence for her.
That's right.
Just a walk in the park, but I think she obviously something went wrong in the first race.
Look at that as well. It's a SEA Games record. She's the first in Southeast Asia to go below 102, taking down Tao Li's 2011 record of 102.11. So all the races so far, except for the 200 meters butterfly, have already seen SEA Games records. And the next race, we are pretty sure we're going to see a new SEA Games record as well, because the Asian record holder is in the field.